Listen up. Don't never underestimate the intelligence of a child, okay? Children, they watch everything, they see everything, they hear everything. Even when you think they ain't paying attention, their little ass is paying attention, right? You know, I got a few of them in my family, sharp as a whip, sharp as a knife, sharp as a doggone hoe, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about an Aggie, all right? So, so anyway, all right. I had one, I was watching, there was a couple of them, they was laughing, they was talking, they wouldn't laugh, but they was talking, they was in some form of a little heated argument, talking about, you don't know what you're talking about, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, you don't know what you're talking about, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So I walked in the room, and I'm just standing there watching, and after the conversation had died down, the one that said that they was more intelligent than the other, and I just asked him, I said, well, let me just go ahead on and help. I said, let me see if I can help the situation so you can prove that you know what you're talking about. I said, okay. I said, so tell me, what's the difference between a chipmunk and a squirrel, right? He said, oh, that's easy. He said, squirrels can, he said, chipmunks can talk. Squirrels can't. I said, what the fuck? And I had to catch myself, I said, well, why you say that? Say, well, if you watch Alvin and Chipmunks, all right, chipmunks are always talking, they singing, all right, they get into stuff, all right, they even got girlfriends. I said, girlfriends, yeah. I said, well, what about squirrels? Squirrels not intelligent. I said, why you say that? Because they run up and down the tree all day long, all right, they taking food up there, all right, and they make little nests in the top of the tree. I say, and that mean they not intelligent? No, they not intelligent because they like to play in traffic. They see a car coming, they start jumping. They start playing in the street. They start jumping, and a lot of them don't never make it across the street. So I still say the difference between a chipmunk and a squirrel is that a chipmunk can talk. Because he going to tell you, hey, watch where the fuck you going. I said, did you just say that? He say, but that's what he said on the cartoon. I said, boy, you need to quit playing. You need to quit playing because he did not say that on the cartoon. And I said, when he said that? I was watching yesterday. Okay? I said, you was? Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, everybody took a long trip and everything, and they came in and everybody went to sleep. Nobody watched TV. Nobody watched television. They didn't watch now video, all right? So, that dream, that was a dream. Okay, so what you heard, it wasn't on the TV, but he said, yeah, that's the difference between a chipmunk and a squirrel. Mm-hmm.